Welcome back to AI War 2, Attack of the Zombies, second episode in this series, and it's time to take Petra. And I'm going a little bit earlier than I wanted to, only 50k metal, although it is starting to go up now. But the reason I'm not waiting any longer, not waiting to build more turrets around here, is that if you look at here, 9 mobile strength, our brawler frigates that we were transitioning, a bunch of them went in here, the ones that we zombified. And so I figured, well, why not use those? Now, the one problem with this entrance is there's a Sabbath guard post right on top of the wormhole there, but we have tractor beams over here, turrets over here. We don't have to worry about those too much yet. Guardians, various places around. So what I definitely want to do is just hit this Sabbath with everything I've got before it knocks out everything in here. That's going to hurt the brawler frigates and everything else. There we go. Now that's gone. Now let's see. You move over here a bit into the fray. And then my parasite fleet, as it were. Let's knock out some of these tractor guardians. They got a bunch of them around here. And I like flipping guardians first because they're tankier. You get more bang for the buck for one particular item. Although you, nope. I don't like that. Combat factory, you get away. I don't want you in the line of fire and getting crippled while we're in the middle of this fight. Couple more tractors to hit. There we go. And now they should be annoying the snot out of the enemy and diluting the resistance. Let's go after these guardians up here, while the other fleet just sort of does what it can. Come on. There's one. Now let's get the concussion. Bingo. Okay, now we've got some more help. Oh, well, there's a grenade launcher coming down here. Yeah, these. And then let's go get that concussion. So I'm trying to just clean up all the guardians. Basically buying myself a little bit of time. And now we're starving metal-wise. So we're paying a price here. Now let's get back in here with the bulk of it. And still starving. It's going to be hurting here for a while, but I think we're doing okay with this fleet. Yeah, their numbers, they're having to rebuild a lot, but they're just the chaff, really, anyway. Alright, I like the idea of getting that pike. Please? Please give me the pike. There we go. Back up into the fray now. We got a bunch of vanguards in here. I wouldn't mind seeing those go away. Okay, you're coming our way. Nice little force field guardian. Let's give you a piece of our mind. There we go. Yeah, and that's going to push a bunch of these around. I'm liking that. These are... oh, brawler anti-player zombies. We don't like that. Let's flip them back. Definitely want to go after some of this stuff up here. Come on. Well, let's get the pike first, maybe. So that's making things a little bit complicated for us. There we go. Boy, this one's taking a while. It's just pushing things away. You know, I'm going to leave that one alone. As long as it wants to float out there. Let's just take this one. That one should go down soon. Yep, so brawler frigates switching sides repeatedly. And now we've got more guardians down here. We got stealth guardians. Let's see, I think that one's the closest. And still having problems with building, but we already have the advantage in numbers in this system, so we're going to get there. Come on. And now they're starting to run.
This is not a drill, people. Begin firing as soon as we're in range.
Another one, another one, another one. Okay, now where do we sit? That brawler, I mean, that thing's just hanging out over here. I guess I don't even care if it does anymore at this point. Let's move in. Which direction? I want to go over this way and knock out those turrets. If some of these escape, I'll live with it. How close do we have to get before we get much further over here? We're going to be in range of them. I don't think we can do too much to this group without endangering the frigate. So I think I just want to go after
Roger that.
a bunch of these turrets now. There's one. Get rid of that concussive. Let's see. We've got Hailstorm. We got Translocator. Yeah, those are ones I want to get rid of. Hailstorm first, then we'll go Translocator. And now our metal's back in the positive. That's good. Get rid of you. Get you out of the way. I think this other fleet, you can just go Pursuit now.
We'll give them no
Harmonic. Makeshift. Get rid of that guard post. Okay. Now where are we? I think we pretty much have superiority. Let's knock this out. We're definitely going to build right on top of the wormhole here. There we are. Let's get you in position. And then you can go Pursuit as well. Just eliminate everything else that's in the system. And now you'll do so with faster movement.
Yes, sir.
Build up the force field generators that we probably don't have energy for. There we go. There's our new fleet. Now let's transfer some ships. Even though we're not going to have the metal to build them, I'm not too worried about that. I just want to get them to the right spot. We want to get the raiders out of here to our main fleet. And the assault frigates also. And that should fill up our main fleet for now. Got the raiders, the 3 different lines of frigates, the parasites. And we don't have any other zombie ships. So I'm pretty happy with that arrangement. And then these other 2, I want to go in my secondary fleet. So we essentially now have a fleet and a half, almost, of empty slots. And we're going to be building a whole bunch of stuff. Now let's watch all the metal go away. Yes, 11%, almost 2 minutes starving. And we're going to knock all of this out. No, but I still like it. Okay, so now we have to figure out what to do next. Our next system that we take is going to take us over the next AI progress threshold. By the way, I don't think I mentioned this before. We're up to 45% on the floor increase, instead of 35% of AI progress going towards that at difficulty 7. And of course, lower threshold for getting to Mark II. Counterattacks and reconquest already unlocked. Wormhole invasions, threat waves unlock lower, etc. Our floor is already at 31. So let's take a look around here. These, we've got some more stuff out this way. More ARS. Let's see, this is another fleet. Pulsar tanks and raiders, especially since we already have raiders. I mean, Pulsar tanks would be nice. I don't know about, like, that fleet doesn't excite me, though. That's still the same subterfuge. We do have an outguard out here. We're going to be looking at those very seriously. Whether or not we want to get ones that fit with our tech. Translocators and tractor arrays. That doesn't excite me. I probably don't want to get that GCA. Mark 6 system. That's not happening anytime soon. Another GCA. Gemini and Jammer. Worth considering. More outguard. Then over here, assault frigates, tackle drone frigates, V-wings, Tesla torpedo. That's probably a long-term fleet to aim for. We can see we're seeing more Mark 6 systems just scattered about randomly in the wild. Again, that's another function of being on higher difficulty. Frigates here. There's a major data center that we'll want to get to eventually. Sentinel gunboats and Rangers. Don't remember if I saw that before. Strike craft here. So I don't see, at least yet, I'm looking, I don't see any data centers other than, like, I don't see a way to stop from getting to Mark II right away, because Wyvern here would be the only one, and it would still put us over before we got the reduction. We'd go up to 90, and then it would go back down. Plus, we're not going to be able to take a Mark V system yet. So I think we accept going to Mark II, and then we expand more. Well, I have settled on a plan. I'm not entirely sure it's the right one, but it is a plan nonetheless. The greater galactic picture here, we've got this whole connecting area. The only other connecting areas, these areas down here. But this looks significant to me. I like that blockade sort of we have set up here. The thing is, I'm not interested in much of anything that's out here at the moment. There's a bunch of things that maybe I'll want to get into later, but everything that interests me is over here right now. And so this is the direction. I think this is the best GCA. I didn't even notice the gravity generator there before. I definitely am going to want that. I'm going to want to hack this fleet capacity extender, and this is the better of the two outguards that I see, so I want to get that pretty quick. We've got nice ARS here, and this IGC for frigates. That's my next big acquisition target. I want to hit Hedgehog. Obviously, we're going to want this major data center, and that's a quality fleet going with it. And then up here, another Mark III system with an IGC, so we're going to want that. And so that's a lot of stuff. Now, the problem with taking Hedgehog next is that it's right next to a Mark V and Mark VI system, so I don't like the idea of doing that because we wouldn't be able to neuter them for quite a while. But in this case, I think it's worse to not go that direction. Now, I do want to get a little stronger before we hit that point. We're at about 32 strength for our fleets. We can get up close to 40, probably not quite there, by hitting these ARSs along the way. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. I'm bringing my fleet back here, the support fleet. We've built up turrets in this system almost. And you see the metal it's low, but it's there. So I'm pretty much going as fast as my metal will allow at the moment. And this one here is going to give us some Sentinel gunboats. So we've just started this. We cleared out everything else you can see with all our zombies. And the hacks, the other thing, they take almost a minute for the ARS hacks now. And the reason for that is they take longer based on your difficulty. So there's also an extended hack difficulty with that. And you can see, even early game, it's not nothing that they're throwing out here after us. I think now I want to go and put both of these on pursuit, so they just make sure they're attacking anything, we don't get kited or anything, because they're actually throwing a little bit more, we can see it, a little bit more response now than we can deal with in these splurts out from the Advanced Research Station. Almost done, though. We just got a little bit more, and now we're going to get the final bunch. There we go. Okay, counterattack. Let's just see what's left here once we clear out this system. Got to finish up the rest of this, send all the zombies out to do whatever.
Damage report. Planet defenses under fire.
Okay. So now we can just hold off on that. We've got 59 threat altogether. So that's starting to scale up. There's nothing to be done there. But we also get our Sentinel gunboats. And so now we're up to 35. Going to move on to here. And then, of course, the acid test, the next one anyway, we'll be moving into Hedgehog after. After we knocked out the second ARS, they started to scale up enough to start attacking a little more. First wave came into our homeworld. That wasn't too much trouble. Then the Hunter fleet came in here to Petra, sent in our battle station with some turrets. And once the snipers got up, or spiders rather, it wasn't too much of a problem. We were able to hold them at bay with those, plus the tractors and everything, and clear out the riffraff here. But it's still clear that they're getting a little bit more antsy, and we're not controlling the initiative quite as easily as we were earlier. So just as I was preparing to make my push into Hedgehog, they announced another wave against my homeworld. We had built up some more turrets in here from the battle station as well, but it seemed the wiser portion to just move back our fleets and defend against it anyway, so that's what we did. And they've been sending snipers and brawlers in their waves. Quite a few brawler frigates. And I think I want... Yeah, you go ahead and head off. I want to turn as many of these as I can into parasites, zombies. But they do pretty well at surviving the attacks of our turrets. And we can eventually wear them down, but it's a little dangerous having this many in here. So... clear it out. Bit by bit. There we go. Let's see about getting back to where we're supposed to be now. And hello. Warden fleet's decided to hang on over here, so let's give them a piece of our mind, clear them out. So there's a lot of... Oh, they're going to where our other stuff is. That's probably not the best. Hold on. Let's stay in here for now. Howdy, friends. We'll take as many zombies as we can, but it would be nice if you would all just let me get about my business. I don't think they're going to do that. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna clear this out. How is our ships doing in here? Oh. They're both crippled. How nice. You return back. So we are eventually going to do this, I think. We're eventually going to get in there and be able to commence the attack, but the Special Forces not making our task particularly easy at the moment. Make sure that system's cleared out too while I'm at all this. And of course we're just sending more zombies at them non-stop. We're going to have to repair everything. Oh, look. We've got a... Never mind. We've got a reconquest wave coming to Killia. 27 strength. So, let's see. What's in here? There's some warden in here, but... No, we've got to send... We got 2 minutes. I don't think I've got time to fight this and go there. So, I'm going to go back up to Killia and defend against that reconquest wave. And then maybe eventually... I can do what it is that I want to do. Maybe. Let's see. Well, 10 seconds left till they hit right here. We've got 1,000,000 metal. We're getting hit again in Petra by the Hunter fleet. So, I don't think they're going to stop. I'm a little worried about pushing over into Mark II at this point. There goes the Usurper. But I don't really, again, I don't feel that I have a choice in the matter. So, what are we going to do? I'm gonna have to clear all these out. Come on. Just, most of them are brawlers. Here comes some more Hunter. I mean, I suppose that might be good in terms of just clearing them out. 20 here. How are they doing in here? I mean, we appear to be holding okay. But yeah, they're just pouring in. There's some more threat. Not even sure that we're going to be okay in this system. We are definitely seeing more resistance than we have before. But it looks like we're done over here, so I've got to decide. And I think Petra's going to hold, and I think I just have to move. I don't think I have a choice of continuing to wait around, because I don't think it's going to get any better. I really need another GCA, but I don't have another decent one, and I can't get to one yet. So I'm really hoping I can hold this off until I get to where I need to be. Because of what's going on in here, I need to send you through. Alright. Now, in here, what do we have? 107! Is that all? Glad I got a lot of metal in the bank. We're going to hack this mass driver to get that out of the way. I'm going to try to do that real quick before I lose this empty
Hacking initiated.
flagship.
Hacking is
Got it. Okay, then you're going to cripple, but I don't care. Back through. And both of you jump in. Now I'm going to have all of you do your thing and pop out over here. You're going to be the support to build us up. Let's hope we can do this. We've got a lot more force than we do. And then right here in front, we've got an unarmed guard post and a pike. And what else do we have? There's more pikes. There's lots of stuff, but there's mostly not too much down there. There's a bunch of turrets down in this area. Obviously more warden up here. I just want to knock out this pike and then have a situation where I can
Battle stations.
try to clear out the immediate area. Same strategy as before, really. Come on, knock it out. There it is. Okay. Now, hold on. I don't want you all on that.
Taking up new station.
I want attack move. And then grenade launcher. Why not? Let's start with you.
Not a drill, people.
We're going to start flipping some guardians. There's one. Brawler frigate, anti-AI zombie. Good. I actually am not seeing that much right over here in this area. Let's go after you.
On it.
Are they all running? I don't know why they would do that. Pikes in this area. Let's go back and hit some of those. Nope, nope, there's another one there. Hit the pike there. Yep. Concussion. Concussion. Well, we're definitely lowering down our metal quite successfully. Tractor, get that tractor. Grenade launcher. Pike. Well, the target-rich environment. We're not having trouble finding them, that's for sure.
We'll do you proud, sir.
Another pike.
Not a drill, people.
Come on, get it. I want to get that to Theta next. Yeah, get it. There we go. Fortified Tesla. Sure, why not? Okay. So you're doing okay. You're doing okay. How are we on ship counts? Oh, yeah, they're taking a pretty good hit there. Oh, Achillea's getting another wave? How many waves are we going to have to deal with? I think just get a little bit more in there. I've already used up all my turrets. Let me just send you in there. And I'm going to hope that they can handle that. If they can't, I'm not going to worry too much about it. I can't just keep defending. I've got to be able to attack here. Okay. Sort of just center everybody up in the middle and clear out some more riffraff. Now, hold on. There's an anti-player zombie. It probably got reflipped by one of the two Thetas. There we go. Back our way. Petra getting hit more. That's becoming a bit concerning. Okay. So let's knock this out then. And then you. Okay, our strength is starting to go back up. We're a little over half what they have. I'm liking the direction of this. I think we just got to keep going. There's still more. There's not much stuff over here, actually. I think I want to bring in my support now. And then let's go over here and deal with some of this. Both fleets. Yep. Continuing to gain momentum. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Come back here then. They got a lot of Gatlings down there. Let's put some concentrated firepower on them.
Enemy contact. Planetary defenses responding.
Petra is in trouble, though. I don't think I have a choice. Okay. We're gonna load our second fleet up. And you are gonna go back there.
New bearings plotted.
I think this group can handle this. It's just gonna be a much tougher fight.
Commencing maneuver.
And that group is gonna hit Kilia. Okay. Yeah, we're getting swarmed here. But we do have, yeah, about 11 strength here. This might be enough. Let's just go pursuit. Let's see what happens. Yeah, knock out the Warbird. Please knock out the Warbird. Okay, why is the Warbird running all the way over there? Good grief. Would you get rid of it already? Alright. Yeah, this is getting pounded over here. We've got to come back. There's another Warbird. I suppose the good news is we're knocking down the threat. If we can survive, we're knocking down the threat.
Time for a regularly scheduled structural integrity test.
Yeah, I got your regularly scheduled structural integrity test.
Enemy ships on our planet.
Okay, that's gone. Where are we at? 1511? Might survive, might not. Don't know. How we doing over here? They're just trying to path through, but I'd prefer they didn't. I'd prefer they joined our side.
We'll give them no quarter. We'll leave no trace of them.
But I want you to leave a trace of them. I want you to leave them
This is not a drill, people.
following our lead.
Taking fire in enemy territory.
And more Warden. This versus more Warden. Why wouldn't there be more Warden? Okay, in here. Gads were almost dead. It's pretty even. But I'll try to move these up a little bit. The only question is, are they gonna knock us out before we maintain? We don't need a lot. We just need to turn the tide a little bit. It's a pretty even battle at the moment. Now we have a slight edge. Alkilia, how are they doing? Okay, they got a bunch of raptors because they're jerks. Get you over there so you can shoot a little better. Yeah, they're outranging most, if not all, of our turrets because they're not very nice.
We'll do it.
Just hoping we can hold them off until... And if we lose that system, that's not the end of the world. I don't want to lose the other ones, but that system would be okay. So in here, it's just kind of like we're fighting on all these fronts, and there's no real change in the situation.
Taking up new position.
I think I just want to move everybody up in there and focus on the other fight. Just gonna speed it up. Are we gonna get anywhere? I think we are. But I'm not sure. Shield's starting to come back up. That's good. Okay, I think we're going to win eventually in Petra. I think we're going to win eventually in Killia. Notice our metal is not doing us any favors. Let's focus in here then. 32 to 48. It's about as good as it's looked. Let's work on... I'm going to slow it down a bit. Alright, got you, we've got you. What do we have? Over here is still the biggest mess. Ripper frigate. That's a good target. Okay.
This is not a drill, people.
Let's knock out some of this stuff. These Guardians, they've got... Yeah, keep going after the Ripper. Got it. Nucleophilic, if you please. Got it. Vampire, if you please. Another Ripper. I mean, if you look at our... We got 25 strength worth of zombie allies. So we do outnumber them here. Okay, this should not... be particularly challenging to wrap up the rest of this. We're winning the other battles.
Our planet is under attack.
Yeah, no kidding. Lots of them. Okay. Yeah, the Gatlings just keep spawning. But I just want to clear out as much as I can in this area. Yeah, let's keep going with this. I want to clear out as much of this riffraff. I want to take over the system, but I can't quite do it yet. Especially when we do, we're going to get hit by a metal crunch. So we've got to be clear up a little more. Because we're going to take the IGC. And then we're going to have a serious issue with metal with all the extra frigates we're going to be building if I don't have a little bit of metal buildup. So let's come over here. Path our way back through the system. Come on. This is going to turn up being a bit of a longer episode, but I think it's probably worth it at this point.
10-4.
Okay. Back up here.
Crew copies.
Metal exhausted. Reinforcements stopped.
Yep. And I don't want to wipe out the rest of the system until that. I don't want to go mess with all these turrets and make it take longer. I think I just sort of hang out here in the middle. Okay. Everything's getting rebuilt in here. It's not all rebuilt yet, but let's move you back. Let's load all of these up. There we go. And we're going to bring you back the other way. We are down to 32 threat. That's the smallest amount we've seen so far. So there is something there. And yeah, these have all got to rebuild, and we can't really do anything else until they do. So I think I just wait. Well, all the zombies have cleared out the rest, and they're going after this stuff. So what the heck? Let's join them.
Begin firing
Taking fire
sequence.
in enemy territory.
Yep. All the stupid bots getting thrown up from the Blitzkrieg turrets. That's unavoidable.
Firing as soon as we're in range.
At least these are, yeah, these are unarmed, so that's something. And this is about as even as it gets. I mean, based on this, there's no question
Firing as soon
that I would not be prepared to even think about difficulty 10. Because, I mean, we're coming very close to being in serious trouble here within the first hour of the game, even though
commencing barrage.
I made some preparations for dealing with difficulty 9. This is 9-11. They're already back up to 62 threat. How? Where? Why? Get me out of the metal hole. Oh, never mind. Petra's in trouble again. Well, they just had a bunch of stuff come online. Okay, let's... see how this goes. Seem to be doing alright. We're going to get another wave in here. Okay, fine. We don't need them over here. Send them back. Let's get up and running. We're going to build right over here for now. I eventually want to build on top of Wyvern where the MDC is, but I really can't afford to do that yet. Let's build here. And then everybody move that way. Alright. You're in place. Now, all I'm going to build for now are just the force field generators. Because I know I'm about to tank my metal again. Got engineers up. We're working on factories. We're claiming everything. Here comes the IGC.
Hello again.
Yeah, hi. How you doing? Nice to see ya.
Wave has arrived. Reset the clock.
Golly. You're not... The engineers aren't even doing anything. Well, we're going down in terms of our
Reserves critical.
metal anyway, so not that it matters. Yeah, metal's about to tank.
Taking fire on enemy world.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Who, where, why, and how is coming in here that much strength?
We're out of metal.
Out of metal. We're being swamped. Well, you can at least move up this way. I said you can at least move up this way. Yep, that's helping. Not helping enough, but it's helping. The iBots are murder on freaking shields, that's why. Come on. Yep, our thing's almost down. Are we gonna just barely survive this again? I think we are. Yeah, okay, we're gaining the upper hand again. So I gotta work my way out of this metal catastrophe. Even though I had quite a bit going into this. We have IGC. We're building up eventually more ships. It's going to put us at, okay, almost 50 fleet strength. So this operation has been a success. But, oh my goodness, was it hard and miserable. I don't know if I'm going to be as successful in this game, but I think Hedgehog was a good acquisition. And hopefully I'll come back with a good idea on how to move forward from here. Till then, thanks for watching, everybody. More AI War 2 will continue.